Welcome to the Lodestar Podcast, your guide to self-help and personal growth. Join hosts Jim McCann, a business leader and philanthropist, and Dr. George S. Everly Jr., a leading psychologist, as they distill top self-help advice into practical insights. Discover the tools you need to achieve your goals and lead a successful, happy life. Welcome to your journey with the Lodestar Podcast.
Jim, we've heard all through our lives and read about a psychological state called guilt and regret. We actually decided to talk about that specifically in Lodestar because we see it as a hurdle or a barrier to many of the things that we advocate.
I've come to believe that we all have moments of shame in our life, and they just come back to us in flashes. And there's such impediments to growth. One time I met somebody who said, you can help physically rewire how your brain compartmentalizes those moments of shame in your life. And he told me what you do is you hold up your fingers, and while you're thinking about that shameful moment in your life, you just keep following your fingers, and now what you want to do is laugh. And if you want to laugh out loud, and just get your head to stay still and get your eyes to follow your fingers. Now, whether or not there's any science in that, I don't know, and please don't dispel it for me. He taught me that think about that moment of shame for you, and it's not you, it's somebody else, but you're laughing at it.
So shame starts with guilt, which is a feeling of culpability. And I'm going to say something strange. I think that's okay. I think stepping up, accepting responsibility for your actions is actually a pretty darn good thing. Whatever techniques you use, shame is something that keeps us from our journey. And what's our journey? What's the journey on the book? To be the best person you can, to move from where you are to where you want to be. And shame is a roadblock. We got to do something about that.
That's a wrap on this episode of the Lodestar Podcast. We hope it sparked new insights for your personal growth. Now, take the principles you've learned and act on them. Share your thoughts with us using #LodestarBook. And don't forget to subscribe, rate, and review. Thanks for tuning in. And remember, every step forward is a step toward a better you. See you next time on the Lodestar Podcast.